Geopolitically, internationally, today, the top story is this. Reuters, U.S. allies to stage exercises in West Ukraine as battles rage in the East. This is exactly what all the experts have said would start to happen. It's what I've said. 6 months ago, the Ukrainians vote to not join the EU and be sucked dry by that tyranny. Soros activates neo-Nazi paramilitary groups that overthrow the government, the elected government, which certainly wasn't perfect. I'm not saying that, but it was elected. No one disputed it was freely elected. They overthrow it, run all the way into the Russian pipelines, refineries, and oil fields that have been owned, leased, and run by Russia for 100 years. Russia's been there for 500, basically. And they try to take the Russian port, their only Black Sea port and other strategic areas. Russia sends in forces to protect them for their interest. The issue is the West initiated this, just like they initiated ISIS, which is really al-Qaeda in Iraq, that went into Syria. Just like our government backs the Muslim Brotherhood. Just like they backed the jihadis taking down Gaddafi. Just like they're backing al-Qaeda's been attacking Jordan. And Soros came out and admitted responsibility in the New York Times for the coup and mass murder in Ukraine. And so as things escalate, notice you heard yesterday, NATO is going to send a rapid reaction force in the next few months in case Russia invades. NATO is already in Ukraine, already in Poland, already has advisors. It's come out. There's already mercenaries. A lot of people that don't want war with Russia are trying to de-escalate it, saying, oh, Russia doesn't really have troops in eastern Ukraine. Yes, they do. And there's battles going on, a proxy war directly with Russia right now. It's not like we're having a proxy war with Russia through Vietnam or a proxy war with Russia in Angola or Rhodesia. The United States of America and NATO is now in a proxy war directly with mercenaries and CIA advisors with Russian troops. There's a steady stream of body bags going back to Russia of Russian troops and funerals all over the country. I've gone and checked. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are dead mercs and others coming back here. So I'm going to explain this again. From all the intel we have, the United States, run by George Soros and others, a known Nazi collaborator, this is like a Twilight Zone episode, has gone in, overthrown Ukraine, run over Russian interests. The Russians have inserted troops. The CIA director was over there running it. Senator Mendez has been over there running it. It's on. And if they start running airstrikes, NATO does, as they've said they will, against Russians, then Russia will start responding, shooting down those aircraft, and then it escalates to the point of where General Jackson was during the Kosovo War when the Russians controlled that airfield that they've controlled since the end of World War II in Pristina, and they ordered NATO to attack the Russians on the airfield, and the head of NATO overruled the U.S. NATO commanders, the British head, and said, I will not start World War III. We literally, people just think we can't have a war with Russia. People just think we're not going to have a nuclear war. People just expect everything's going to go on forever like it's always. This is what's going to end up destroying our society, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's going to end up really causing a problem. U.S. allies to stage exercises in West Ukraine as battle rages in the east. Reuters. We'll come back and tell you about that. Russia's strategic nuclear forces to hold major exercise this month. Reuters. NATO weighs rapid reaction response from Eastern Europe. It's already going on.
You are watching the best of the Alex Jones Show, weekdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. Watch live at Infowars.com/show or become a member of InfoWarsNews.com and help us take resistance to the next level.